blessed morning to all of you, most especially to our very own professor, Ms. Rosen Faye Cortez. Ma'am, good morning. First and foremost, I would like to introduce myself first. Hi, I'm Leilani Huablapitan, your instructor and as well as your discussant for today. And please, I want you to take down notes as we explore and listen carefully as we discover the business world under the topic the corporation. So here goes the question. What is corporation as a form of business ownership? Let us all find out. A corporation is a business organization that operates as a legal entity that is separate from its owners and is treated by law as if it were an individual person. So kindly take note of this that even though we have the thought that a certain corporation comprises a lot of people, but somehow in the law, it is treated as if it is an individual person. And also, it is separate from the parties who own it. The shareholders who invest by buying shares of stock. And now let us all find out who are these or who are those who governed a corporation. So we have here the board of directors. They are the one who are elected by the shareholders who will govern the corporation. And if there is someone who governed, who owns a certain corporation? So we have here the question, who is the real owner or who are the owners of the corporation? A shareholder, or also referred to as stockholder, is a person, company, institution that own at least one share of a company's stock, which is known as equity. The fact that shareholders are the owner, they also reap the benefits of a business success. And yes, indeed, of course. So we have here the answer to our question. If who is the owner of a certain corporation, that is what we called as the shareholder or a stockholder. And now let us proceed to this question also. Who manages a corporation? So a corporation is managed and run by its directors and officers. Take note of that. The directors are appointed by the shareholders and are responsible for the overall management and corporate governance of the corporation. The directors appoint the officers who are responsible for the day-to-day management and operations of the corporation. So we have here the directors and the officers who manage the responsibilities in the day-to-day operation of the corporation. And now let us proceed to what are those advantages and also the disadvantages of a corporation. But first, let us talk the advantages. So first in the list is the ability to raise capital. The second is the limited liability. The third, the continued life. And the fourth, the separation of ownership and management. And yes, these are some of the advantages rather, but somehow these are on the top list. And now let us proceed to the disadvantages. First on the list is the complex and expensive setup. Second is the slow decision-making process. The third, the double taxation. And the fourth, the more state and federal regulations. So there we go. The advantages and the disadvantages of a certain corporation. And kindly take note of that. Now, to sum it up, corporations in the business field are essential in our lives and even in the society. Do you agree? Yes, of course, you have to agree. It's maybe because corporation serves as the living mechanism in our society for a certain progress and improvement, whereas society grants corporations to sustain our needs and wants for various purposes and for the daily living. So do you have any questions? And if there is none, thank you for listening and for watching. I hope you learned something. God bless everyone and keep safe. Goodbye.